we can make a million a tick. This is going so quickly. Okay, so last time we actually made ourselves one of the, well, not one of these, but it's still making flux dust. I just got back on, but it's still making flux dust from the last time. So now that we got flux dust here, now we should be able to, I'm actually going to set up patterns for every single thing for this, so I don't have to make any of it, as I have the possibilities to do that. So, you know, we're going to set this up. Okay, things I want to automate: flux plugs, flux points, a flux controller, actually, yeah, some flux storage. Yeah, hold on, what does it even take to make these? That's probably pretty dang cheap. That's okay. You know, maybe we'll just try to go all the way. We'll see. Okay, so to make the basic plug, we're going to need flux core and these flux blocks, which take flux cores. And how much of all this do we have? Obsidian? Oh, do we have the obsidian in the system? I want to see. We don't. Let's fix that. So where do I have the I don't have the obsidian being. Okay, that's an interesting thing. Okay, so we need to set this up somehow. Okay, let's break that, and we're going to bop. There we go. I love Minecraft so much, and there we go. Now we have obsidian. Alright, now we should have obsidian in the system. 11,000. Cool. Now that we have that, now we have that. So now we got that piece. Now we can make this piece. Cool. Okay, so now that I have that, now I should be able to, yep, there we go. There's the flux plug, and I should be able to do the same with this. I don't have a redstone block being made. There we go. Now we do. So now we should be able to make the flux point, which is very, very cool. Okay, so now I want to make the flux controller, which, bingo, there we go. And now we just got to make the basic. Okay, that's not hard. Okay, so from what I could tell, to make glass panes, any sort of glass panes, I have to put it through like a cutter. Since I just gotta put it through a cutter with, like, I don't think it matters, so I just gotta find a cutter and throw it in there. Bingo, that will work. So now that we now have the, you know, because we have glass automated. So now that we now have the glass panes automated, now we can actually automate this one. And then after that, it should be, yeah, same as simple, automate that one. And then same as that one, automate that one. And now we just throw all this in the system and we should have it all. Okay, let's make one flux controller. That's for one. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to make a crap ton of flux plugs. But what I am going to do is make one Hercules thing. So that's going to craft. And now I want to craft, how many of these regular flux points do I want? Actually, okay, yeah, no, one receives energy. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where's my star? Yeah, let me see these really quickly. I'm going to buy from the shop just so I know which ones are which. Yeah, submit these. There we go. Flux points. This is how I know, because the one that's smaller, the flux point. Okay, wait. Really? I thought it was this one that transferred the energy in. Alright, let's just make a crap ton of flux points. I don't know, make an extra 20. I'm probably gonna need more. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need more. Throw an extra 10 on that. Okay. Oh, it's making. Oh, it made me the flux controller. That's good. I like this. All right, we gotta make a network. What should we name the network? I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I've been eating these candies called trolleys. I guess I'll name our. We're gonna not a gnome. Okay, trolley. Yeah, no. Let's just go with that. Trolley. Yep, nope, now we have access. Now we have a network called Trolley. We can always change that later if we want to change it. It's fine, you know? Transfer limit, 800,000. That is a crazy amount of transfer. Oh, man. Soon enough, we're going to be, I guess, kind of stopping everything. We're going to be tearing down a lot of power. A lot of those energy things that you see all around, because we're going to be setting up a lot of flux points everywhere. Actually, I need to check something before I even do this. Does these connect with these? Oh, they do. Oh, sweet. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes mods don't like each other, and I had to make sure. Okay, so now we now have that. Now I have the storage thing, which I need to connect to my trolley network. There we go. So now this will actually, I want to this transfer limit. I know I can go in and change this, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it the exact same as this one. So it's trying to transfer as much as possible. I guess what we're gonna do is tear from these ones, which I know these are just gonna drop a bunch of diamonds. So I'm just tearing from wherever at this point. So these aren't actually, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna be upgrading all of them, so yeah, just get rid of this, to be honest. Okay, so now that I now have this, I'm now going to start, I guess, building the wall of power, I guess, at this point. So how do I want to build this here, or am I going to build this down on I may build it on this level, a wall of power I'm about to build. Actually, I'm going to just build it here. I'm just going to build it right here. It doesn't need to be anywhere fancy. It just needs to work, which that's the whole plan of taking a bunch of my lapis dynamoids here and really going to start kicking power. Alright, so now we gotta go in and replace all of the power things in here. So yeah, we're just gonna go in. Yeah, some of these aren't like they were upgraded, but yeah, no, like I don't even know. So these are the AEVs. So these were HVs. Yeah, no, this is a massive upgrade to my power, and now I can move my power wirelessly, and I don't have to have these dynamos everywhere. Makes a lot of changes. Alright, now let's just throw all of these on here, which this is what's gonna power like my entirety of my base. There we go. So now that we now have that, now I need to put down these plugs, which are what's gonna transfer the power wirelessly. Now I just gotta add all of these beautiful, beautiful flux things to my network. Which, yep, nope, this is what's gonna legit save me all my power issues. I don't have power issues, it's just this is gonna make my power, I guess you would say, more stable than before. Alright, there we go. So now what I'm going to start doing is now throwing the diamonds into these systems so that everything can actually start getting powered again. Let me get myself a diamond really, really quickly. Bingo. So now that I got a diamond, I'm now going to throw them into here, which is what I'm going to use to power everything. I'm also going to have to make speed upgrades. Yeah, you see how fast things are burning? But they're also, are they even pushing? I don't even know if they're making any power. Are they? Oh, they are making power. Ooh, oh my god, that's a crazy amount of power. We gotta, okay, we need some better upgrades, speed upgrades, quick. It seems like now it's able to keep up. I don't know, but I need to make those speed upgrades. But this is how much we making right now? Wow. Jesus Christ, it's really fluctuating. I don't like that. I want it to be a nice steady pace. Oh my god, I can reach 3 down from up here. I'm making sure I can get as many of these upgrades in here as possible, because like I can't even make it to the bottom, so I may have to dig out a wall here for a second, do some little remodeling, some little redoing really quickly. But that should honestly, yeah, all that's being powered now. That should be a steady pace because how fast it is. We can make a million a tick. This is going so quickly. Jesus, wait, so bypass limit, what did that, no, I don't think that would do anything because these are all powered at their max. Yeah, they're only transferring 51,000, so it's just 51,000 per. That's ridiculous, but we're gonna need it. Alright, there we go, so now I've maxed out my power. So, is this, it maxed out? That's ridiculous. What happens if I pick it up? Can I like empty it? I can empty it. I want to see what the whole thing is. I want to see it. What's the whole thing? Oh, it completely wiped everything. There we go. Let's see. So, is it? Oh, it's filled. Okay, I guess we could save the trouble and just start hooking up the plugs everywhere. The stuff that I already took the power from, like these. So if we just start throwing that here and just throwing the plugs, this should now be good with power, right? Okay, yeah, they definitely work. These just don't fill up with energy, it seems. Okay, because I had to check it. I had to like check it literally. But yeah, no, it works. Good. Yeah, see, look, everything's back online there. We're just now getting everything back online to how it was. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just slowly getting it all done. It's just taking me a minute. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm going to need way more, but I'm like removing more of like the actual dynamos as I go, because I had so many dynamos set up to power everything. Like, you know, like this one I haven't even done yet, so I gotta remove this now and then stick this here, which is gonna now get powered, which is really nice. I haven't done this area yet. I think I've done all, actually I didn't do over here. Yeah, I'm a liar. I did not do over here. Okay, now I think this entire area over here has been redone. So now I'm gonna go over here and just start undoing all of this handiwork of mine. getting rid of all of this nuisance. I don't know how many diamonds I'm using per second, but I think we may be going through our diamonds faster now, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't know how much power this is all actually going to use from the system. I guess I could check from the power bank, right? Would that let me know? Like, no, it wouldn't. So, would that transfer, buffer? Oh, I'm guessing that would be here, right? Yeah, input, we're outputting. Buffer, 3 million, and we have backup energy. Seems like we're doing really, really good. Jesus, I really put these things everywhere. I know I made a crap ton, but I wasn't expecting me to see this many. Oh, that goes from both angles? Oh, I did not know it can do that. That is super interesting. I've never once knew that would do that. Wow. I didn't know it can like connect from like 2 different angles at once. Learn something new every day, I swear. I had no idea it can connect from 2 different angles. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, how long has that been like that? Oh wait, maybe it just happened. I'm hoping it just happened. No, this happened. Why is there the lapis? I'm hoping that got in there just now. Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be like that. When you think you got it all, there's still one, there's still another, and I still got the floor below me. So, yeah, no, thank God we got to this now, because holy Christ, I already have so many of these lapis, the little things. I'm going to have to, I guess, you know, make more. Not make more of them, I don't need to make more. If I come down here, what do we all have? 3 of these? Sure, it's all needed, honestly, because it's what powers all my manufacturing at this point. Oh, here's even more of these. Yup. Yay. Wait, these have... Oh, okay, give me these. Yo, no, there's like legit so much. Okay, I got so many of these. Why did I make so... Oh, yeah, I kept using them, so it's like... And they use good power, so it's like, why stop? Okay, I think that's everything. I think it is. So, because that was powered by 1, that was powered by 3. I think I got it all. Maybe. I'm hoping I did. I'm hoping. I have a feeling I missed like 1 or 2, just because there's so much here. Okay, I think I did get it all. Okay. Oh wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Behind the clean room. Behind the clean room. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew there was one more. I knew it. There we go. Everything's now been. Wait, no, it's not. There's still one more. There's still a couple more. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put one of these here, and I'm going to get... Oh god, okay, my flux points. I stuck them away. I hate when I do this. I gotta double check this chest. Did I throw my flux points in here? No, I didn't throw them in the system. Okay, before I even do any sort of connecting, I have to make sure I get rid of these energy hatches now, or they will explode. I don't want anything exploding. So now we've got that. Now we're gonna throw yes sir, yes sir. This will make everything go even faster, which is even crazier because this stuff's about to go like ooper duper fast. Like, look at this. This now goes, how long does this take? It takes 10 seconds. 10 seconds now. So it literally takes 10 seconds, which is really, really, really nice. And there we go. Now we have all these now working. I don't know if it's going to have the amount of sand it needs or gravel or whatever, but I think it should overall. I don't think if it starts to like not, yeah, it is. I don't think these are gonna be able to keep up though. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. All right, I want to make this thing called an ME cobblestone cell. It holds an infinite amount of source of cobblestone, so I no longer have to make cobblestone. I just made an infinite amount of cobblestone using this, but I need to make another ME drive though. ME drive. SMC drive. I need a drive. Do I not have this? I guess, yeah, I'm gonna need one of these. So the system, go off, make me one of these drives so I have infinite amount of you know, cobblestone. There we go. So now we got that. Now I need to, can I just like pick this up with my hands? I'm really, yeah, I am. It's so weird, but okay. So that is also online. So now I just throw the ME drive into there. So now I have like an infinite amount of cobblestone. Yep, now I got cobblestone G's. I got that much cobblestone. Yeah, see, these aren't actually able to keep up. It's gonna literally go overboard. And I gotta make sure I keep my diamonds in the positive, because that's what my main power source is, and it's going down, which is not hard. I can always just make another one of these, just dedicate to making more diamonds. It's not exactly that hard. But yeah, now, no, my entire base should be practically wireless, besides this, which I want it on its own line, just in case the power goes down. I'm not back in the Stone Age, you know? Oh, it even tells me. I have that many pages of stuff. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. What does it say? Input, outputting. Yeah, it's not gonna output any more than it actually inputs. So, and it has a buffer of 4 million. I'm guessing it filled up everything. I'm guessing it filled all these up, right? Sort of. Sorty? Yeah, sort of. I can always make these diamonds worth even more. Like if I wanted to. If I go over and look at the kits here. Because I have these other ones, these other dynamo kits. See, like if I messed with these, you know, these ones right here, which I have I can actually get to EV now, if I really wanted to. I don't have that stuff yet, sadly, but it will make so all my maximum outputs are literally like practically doubled by 200%. So that means all the power I'm making, I could double it. But it uses diamonds faster. That's the only catch. Okay, I'm going to completely redo this setup right here, which in doing so means breaking all of that. I don't need this no more. I don't need this. I don't need the machines because I made myself the next tier, which was actually, they were not that hard to make. I already had everything. So, yep, now that we have that, now I just gotta hook all of them up. Okay, so now I should be able to now throw all this. I need to make sure I hook all this all up also. Yeah, no, because this is exactly how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to go start throwing cobblestone in here. And also, what is it? I also need to throw the speed upgrades. There we go. And now, oh my god. Okay, that is crazy fast. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to need to make it faster because that's actually ridiculous. Because it's not fast enough. Alright, so now that these are all practically going ooper duper speed. Okay, why isn't that outputting to here? Is it like broken, busted? Sometimes stuff happens and sometimes you gotta pick it up and place it back down for it to work. Sometimes you have to like replace this one for this to work. Let's see, did that fix it? No. Is it working? I just can't see it. No, it's not pushing. Oh, I forgot to activate it. Duh. How much is this using? 32,000 FE a tick. That is a stupid amount, but nice. But okay, so yeah, nope. This is going now. We're going to actually speed this up even more. So we put one more in each. There we go. Now that that's done. Okay. Yep. Nope. It's going as fast as possible. So these are filling up. Yep, wave. Oh yeah, they're filling up. There we go. Oh, is it still not fast enough? It should be. Yeah, no, it's going up. I see it. It's slowly going up. So what other? This is from Extended AE. What other from Extended AE are there? Is there any other ones? Did I spell that right? Did I spell extended right? I did. Okay, so there seems to be one other one. Infinite water. That could be an interesting one just to have. What's up with this? What is this? What's the pufferfish? What? I don't understand. I'm not understanding. So, yep, nope. Now this is 100% working faster than anything. We have unlimited cobblestone. We're cooking. We're really doing this.